Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan here on the Screenwriter's Rant. We're going to take a look at Bit. It's a new vampire movie trailer. And as always, I can't really show you the whole trailer, and I'm not playing the sound because YouTube. But as you can see, it looks pretty standard for vertical entertainment. Our protagonist graduates high school, and she moves to the big city where she gets involved with some feminist vampires. And so I'm just going to skip ahead so we don't see all the trailer. Here are the feminist vampire gang. See the feminist vampires, Joan? This is what the movie's being billed as. It's a kind of intersectional feminist vampire movie. And it's Bite Club, and the only rule of Bite Club is you can't turn a man into a vampire. You can only turn other women into vampires. Because, as they say in the movie, men can't handle power. So that's an interesting take. I'm not against it. But the question I have for the marketers and the filmmakers, do you really want to put intersectional feminism kind of in the forefront of your trailer and in your marketing? Because it seems like that's what you're doing. And by doing that, you're kind of promoting an aspect of the movie that's not the story. And that, to me, is a mistake. Growing up never sucked more. Well, that's a good line. That's fun. And that's funny. But here's the weird thing. They've got quotes from Gay Essentials, Alliance of... Wait, what was that? That was Alliance... It's Gay Essentials, Queer Horror Movies, and there was another one in there. I forgot what the other one was. Alliance of Women Film Journalists. So, why is it there? I mean, queer horror movies, that kind of makes sense. But why is it the regular sort of general horror people reviewing this too? Why aren't, regular cinema people viewing it? Are you only screening it to gay audiences? Or are you only showing me quotes from gay or women publications because they're going to automatically rubber stamp the movie as great? So I'm a little suspicious of the rollout of the movie because I want a good movie, right? I want a good movie with a good story. If you have a message in there, I don't care. If I get a good story, I'll listen to your message. But if you hit me over the head with the message, I may not come see your story. And then I'm out. So if you hit me with the woke stick, I go, no, thank you. And this seems like a perfectly fine concept. Why does it have to be, why does all this ideology have to be dangled in it? When I see, I don't know, a regular movie, a vampire movie, when I saw The Lost Boys, I didn't see a big ideological message in there that was like, oh, I got to go see The Lost Boys. I just saw The Lost Boys because they were cool vampires. And vampires are cool. But when you start sort of sneaking out this agenda, I start to go, well, is this agenda-driven stuff or is this story-driven stuff? So am I going to see 2 hours of vampires talking about how oppressed they are from the men vampires? I don't know. So I am suspicious. But, if I saw this on Netflix, I'd watch it because it's a perfect movie to watch on Netflix. If it gets too preachy, on to something else. I don't know why recently a lot of stuff coming out seems to be kind of right on the bubble there. Now, I think this trailer was pretty good. It seems to be pretty effective. If you want to see more of it, see my BitChute version of a Screenwriter's Rant. I think this could be fun. This could be like a female Lost Boys or a gay lesbian version of the Lost Boys. I'd be fine with that. Sounds like fun. But if you're going to hit me in the face with intersectional feminism throughout the movie, if you're going to substitute that as, hey, better get down with this, then it's gonna turn people off. I think it's going to turn everybody off. It's even going to turn off the audience you supposedly think you automatically have by doing something gay and lesbian and women driven. You know, women can see pandering too. Lesbians can see that you're pandering to them if you pander to them. They're not stupid. So don't pander. It's my message here. But is this pandering? Well, I it's hard to say. You know, I'm very suspicious that you only had quotes from places that were likely to give you good quotes. It feels like, well, that's your audience and those are the people who are only going to like it. That may not even be true. That may just be your assumption. I would like to see, you know, like a regular horror place review this, like Fangoria or any of the Scream Fix, any of those guys. If they review this, I would be more willing to trust their review of it because they're going to just review it based on its horror caliber, not based on its ideologies. Those publications, I think they have a vested interest in pumping up your movie because it would serve their agendas as well. But that's just my opinion.